Good morning, class. How are we all today?
Good morning, Miss.
Morning,
good, thanks.
We're all good?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Today what we're going to cover is our another lesson on our narrative tradition unit. So before we actually start that, I just want everyone to remind me what we did last lesson. Yes, John?
A narrative plot graph.
Perfect. So we looked at this narrative plot graph. So what we're going to do this lesson, before I get into the lesson, I'm just going to cover revision of this plot graph, and then we're going to do a really exciting activity, and we're going to choose a topic and plan a story using this narrative plot graph so we can put it into practice. So first of all, let's have a little look at a narrative plot graph, and we're going to go through each stage of the plot graph and just break down and understand what everything is. So first of all, we have our, Claire?
Exposition or beginning.
And beginning. So what sort of things do we include in our exposition? John?
Characters.
Characters.
And setting.
Was your hand up, Claire?
Yeah, well, sorry, you didn't pick me.
Setting. Okay. So that's perfect. So basically our exposition is what is going to be covered in the story. So that's one of the most important parts of our story, because that's where we introduce our audience and we get them really excited about the story. So then we come to our rising action, or what else can we call it, Claire?
Minor crisis.
Minor crisis. And what is this part of the story? John, can you remember this one?
It's the series of conflicts that build up to the climax.
And they build up to our, and we just said it, climax. So what's our climax, Claire?
Conflict.
Our conflict, or our big issue. So this is the most exciting part of the story, you would think, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we come to our falling action. So can we remember what a falling action is?
Sorry.
You're first.
The leading down to the end.
So leading to the end. So it's kind of the things that build to our ending, so the things that contribute to our ending. And then, of course, what is our ending called? John?
Resolution.
Yep. And that's end of the story. So what we're going to do now, please everyone bring out their plot graphs, the worksheets that I've given you from the start of the lesson. On the table, there's a container full of topics of stories. What I want you to do is pick a topic out of there, and what we're going to do, we're going to use that topic to plan a story. Now, before we actually start doing that individually, I want to do it as a group, just so I know that everyone understands what we're doing. So, my topic is birthday party. So, I feel like writing about my 20th birthday party. So, the character's going to be me. But I really need a setting for my birthday. Where am I having my birthday, Claire? Do you have an idea? Macca's?
Good choice.
Ice cream cake. Yum.
Okay. And I think my climax might be that I don't have enough cheeseburgers for everyone.
But why did you do the climax before you did the rising action?
Because sometimes I think it's easier if you have an idea in your head about what the issue is, then you can come up with some ideas that build upon, so then that you don't have to, it's kind of like backwards mapping. Remember we talked about backwards mapping?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I've got this big issue, but what are some of the things that could have caused this issue? John?
Too many people coming.
Too many people coming. Okay, and why were too many people come, do you think, Claire?
They decided to come. They said no, and then they decided to come anyway.
So they said no, but still came. That's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Sorry, miss.
Thanks, Miss.
So,
John, sit on my side.
too many cheeseburgers? Not enough cheeseburgers?
Not enough.
Too many people. So, how are we going to solve this issue? Does anyone have any ideas?
Tell the other people they weren't invited anymore.
That's not very nice though. Claire, do you think that the people would think that was very fair?
There's not enough cheeseburgers.
What do you think, John? Is there some ideas that you could come up with?
Yeah, we could share the food.
So we could share our own cheeseburger?
Yeah.
What else could we do?
Maybe we could buy some more.
We could buy some more.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then what happens then when we buy more cheeseburgers? We get to an ending
Yes.
and
Happy. Full ending.
Yeah.
happy.
Everybody's happy.
Perfect. So that's kind of a rough idea. Does everyone understand how we use that plot graph to build a story now?
Yep.
Any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we've got 3 minutes. Your time starts now. No talking, please. We'll share when we finish.
No problem. Hey, John. What have you got? Cyclone. Oh.
You okay with that, Claire?
I think so. I think because I'm doing the climax, I did the climax first. It makes it a bit easier.
How about you, Johnny? You doing okay with that one?
Yeah, I'm going well. I'm really enjoying this.
That's
I'm,
good.
I'm up to my falling action.
Excellent.
I think that's what I'm up to. Miss T, I did mine a bit different to what my thing says. Does it matter?
That's okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, time's up. How did everyone go? Hands up if you felt like you did okay. Hands
Yes,
down if you're
yes.
still struggling.
I'm sort of.
That's good. So what we're going to do now, I'd like everyone to just take a couple of seconds just to share with me what your plot plan is. Claire, do you want to go first?
Okay, so my
What was your topic?
a trip to the beach, but I changed it and I did to like an island
Okay,
instead. And I had
that's great.
Penelope and Todd, and they went to the island on a Saturday, and they went out on a boat, but the boat leaves them there. They got forgotten on the island, so now they're left behind with no food or water. And the falling action and towards the resolution was they had a flare gun. Everyone was given a flare gun in their backpack just in case, and they had a flare gun, so they shot it into the sky, and another boat came and saved them. And then they were saved, and they went home.
That's excellent, Claire. I really like your creativity and changing the topic to adapt to what you feel like writing about. And I think that your resolution and your falling action builds upon itself really well. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, John. What topic did you have? And can you tell me about
My
your
topic
plot?
was cyclone,
Yeah.
and my characters were a family, a mum and dad and a brother and a sister. The
Excellent.
setting was at the beach, and it was midday. We went to the beach for the day, and the rising action was the weather changed. It started to get windy and dark. The main event, or the climax, was a cyclone came with a shark in it.
Yeah.
Because it
Good
was
way.
at the beach, and Dad. So the falling action was Dad took out the shark with our boogie board, and Mum dug us a big sand cave to hide in while the cyclone passed over us. And then at the end, we spoke to the news reporters and then went home.
Excellent, guys. I'm so proud of you all. It seems like we all really understand how to use our plot graph. So what we're going to do now, we can tick that one off our list as well as our revision. Now we're going to spend the rest of the lesson writing a practice narrative using our plot graph. Well done, guys.